So today is about celebrating the revitalization of Edith Pettus Park as a place where friends, families, and teams can come together to play, compete, and create memories. Edith Pettus Park now boasts the only full-size, publicly accessible football field in the city.
Before the parks were integrated, Edith Pettus Park was the only recreational place for African Americans and their families to enjoy a pool to swim, a place to play baseball and football, as well as an opportunity for African American children to be trained and exposed to popular sports. In the African American community, playing sports at Edith Pettus Park was a factor that influenced self-confidence and dignity in the lives of boys and girls, and it was a safe haven for African American families to congregate. Clarksville's brief history reveals that Mr. Howard D. Pettus was a great philanthropist of Clarksville, an active member of the Chamber of Commerce, and served as the president of Clarksville Memorial Hospital Board. In 1953, he donated his land known as Howard Pettus Park at the time, which was presented by Charles B. Runyon to the city and county. And it was accepted by Judge W.D. Hudson and Mayor Paul McGregor on behalf of the city and the county. He desired that the park be named after his wife, Edith Pettus.
This is a momentous occasion. We're celebrating the reopening and long overdue, as Mayor Pro Tem Smith said, improvements to one of Clarksville's most important recreation spaces, the Edith Pettus Park. You know, the history of this park is well chronicled. 70 years ago, the city purchased property for about $8,400, and an article in the Leaf Chronicle that same year spoke about the city council appropriating $35,000 to build a swimming pool, and this is a quote from the article, for colored people in this park. But we are so grateful for those who came before us and made sure that this park's legacy lasted. It's now a point of pride, and we just want to say thank you to Clarksville City Council for approving the funding to make this park and renovations a reality, to yet again establish Edith Pettus Park as a premier gathering place for the youth, both young and young at heart, and families. These football fields, as you heard, the very first and only public football field in our community with authentic goalposts and the scoreboard, will likely serve as a launching pad for the next Harry Galbraith. Edith Pettus Park was established during a time when segregation in our nation was the norm. But today, May 4th, 2024, let the word go forth that the city of Clarksville, its citizens and government have chosen a different path.
The community, citizens, football coaches, and players say thank you from the core of their hearts for enhancing the park environment, providing a healthy space for a better life, for all to come together and live and enjoy what is now before us. Thank you, and may God bless each and every one of you.
You can watch stories like this with me and Mayor Pro Tem, Councilwoman Wanda Smith, and more on ClarksvilleTV.live.